Knowing how to write a winning statement of purpose for scholarship, also referred to as a letter of purpose, application essay, or graduate statement, is one of the most crucial parts of your application. The statement of purpose gives the admissions committee information that enables them to better understand who you are, what you want to study at graduate school, and why you want to study it, as well as your aptitude and motivation for graduate study in your area of specialization, including your preparation for this field of study, your academic plans or research interests in your chosen area of study, and your long-term professional objectives.
Before we continue, if you have not subscribed to our channel, this is the time to hit the subscribe button and smash the like button. Don't forget to turn on post notifications to always stay updated with latest videos.
Independent of other qualities, a thoughtful and well-written statement frequently determines whether an application is accepted or rejected. In contrast, many applicants' statements of purpose fall short of their potential. How can your scholarship statement of purpose differentiate itself from the competition? Letters of intent or statements of purpose are generally acceptable. Put some real work into this letter even though the rest of your application is flawless and exceptional, or you have a financed project and a supervisor lined up. Since your transcripts, GREs, and other such documents only provide dry statistics, this is truly your one and only opportunity to provide some personal thoughts and aspects of your life. Nowhere else will you have the opportunity to immediately exhibit your personality, drive, maturity, excitement, curiosity, dedication, commitment, and other traits. An application that is considered marginal in any way or that lacks a clear academic sponsor or justification sees the significance of this letter and its personal qualities increase. Therefore, in order for your letter to be read and noticed on its own, it must be even more distinctive. Sadly, the majority of reviewers won't make an effort to justify their acceptance of you, which may be understandable. Additionally, statements of purpose provide you the chance to explain any aspects of your data that merit more detail. By emphasizing your strongest and most pertinent aspects, especially ones that aren't properly covered elsewhere in your application, you can help reviewers evaluate your record and help them make an informed decision. Similar to the previous point, you can try to avoid reviewers' misunderstandings or oversimplifications by being open about any minor flaws and by explaining how you are, or will be, resolving them. Basically, be intelligent in how you present yourself and try to do so, but always be true to yourself and never exaggerate your accomplishments. Always keep in mind that there is a thin line between expressing too much and not saying enough. How to write a winning statement of purpose for scholarship different from one another. How to write a winning statement of purpose for scholarship varies. In general, undergraduate programs are interested in you as a person and what you might have to give to improve the university community as a whole. This is one method to approach writing your personal statement. In the statement of purpose, you describe your brain, the scientist you are now and will become. Any personal information you choose to provide should be relevant to your scientific methodology and how it will advance science since you are now the scientist. How to write a winning statement of purpose for master's and doctoral programs differ from one another. There are differences between how to write a winning statement of purpose for scholarship of intent for a master's program and one for a doctoral program. While they are distinct, master's programs and doctoral programs are not better or worse than one another. It would be incorrect to conclude that the requirements for a statement of purpose in a doctoral application are higher than those for master's applications. However, the requirements differ unquestionably. An exceptional statement of aim, for instance, might or might not specify any specific study topic that the applicant desires to pursue in the program in a statement of application for a master's in the social sciences. If one is submitting an application to a master's program with a broad focus, being unsure about these issues is acceptable. It would, however, be a disadvantage in a doctoral application to be unsure of them. At the PhD level, Academic curricula are more intensely specialized, thus it is reasonable to expect applicants to state their academic goals with a similar level of concentration and accuracy. Even for master's level work, it's usually a good idea to show in your statement of aim that you are aware of the educational research that the university is currently conducting. However, it is crucial to demonstrate in a doctoral application that your interests align closely with the ongoing research of the faculty members who teach in the program to which you are seeking. The doctorate aspirants should therefore make sure to accomplish this, and if they don't, those who do will gain a significant competitive edge over them. Tips on how to write an impressive statement of purpose for scholarship. There are various ways how to write a winning statement of purpose for scholarship. 1. Do your homework. Step 1 of how to write a winning statement of purpose for scholarship is your handwork. Visit the websites of the institutions, divisions, and/or programs that interest you. Get booklets and brochures, and carefully read through them. Draw attention to the parts of the programs that you find appealing. Learn about the faculty's research endeavors and interests in the departments, programs, and schools. Examine the writings of a certain faculty. Look through recent research publications in the area of interest and make an effort to gain a general knowledge of how the field has evolved and what its current issues and difficulties are. 2. Reflect and brainstorm on paper. The second step in how to write a winning statement of purpose for scholarship is reflect and brainstorm. Consider how your mind has grown. What significant events and dates in your life led you to your present research interests as well as your current school, department, and program? What or who, e.g., role models, inspired your choice or area of interest? What about them drew your attention? What personal qualities do you possess that would increase your chances of success in the subject or profession, such as honesty, empathy, and/or perseverance? Is there a method to prove that you possess these qualities? 2. What abilities do you have, such as leadership, communication, and analytical? 3. Why did you pick your studies subjects, setting, or institution? 4. Why did you decide to major in that field? In 3. Outline your statement of purpose. The third process of how to write a winning statement of purpose for scholarship. List your statement of purpose. Choose a core theme or topic that emerges or takes precedence in your reflections and brainstorm based on the outcomes of stage 2. Organize your thoughts and brainstorm ideas that support the main concept or topic of your statement of goal using bullet points and concise comments or statements. Think about and provide concrete instances from your personal experiences. Only record the things that excite you. Do not invent anything. 3. These are the topics that your outline should include, ideally in that order. What features of the department, program, or school appeal to you? What research interests do you have? How did you become interested in the subject or field of your current research? How have you prepared, through research experiences, education, etc., to address the problems in this field or topic of study? What are your long-term objectives in terms of a PhD? What do you want out of your work, like a professorship? What features of the institution, division, or program will assist you achieve your objectives? What assets do you bring to the department, program, or school? 4. Write a draft of statement of purpose. Fourth step on how to write a winning statement of purpose for scholarship is a draft of a statement of purpose. When writing your statement of purpose, just be you. Remember to look for a program that is a suitable fit for you. Don't try to hide who you are or speculate about what the committee could be searching for. When talking about oneself, always be positive. Self-motivation, proficiency, and potential as a graduate student are what the admissions committee will infer from your application. Strong opening and ending paragraphs should be written. Among the plethora of other applicants, you want to stand out. Create an attention-grabbing opening for your writing. Transitional phrases, sentences, and paragraphs should be used. Your sentence ought to flow well. Present your arguments in a constructive manner. You don't want to expose any personality flaws. Give an example of a significant experience that relates to the program you are interested in. This section of the essay should often be near the beginning. It's possible that this encounter helped shape the person you are today. Be sure to include such information in your writing. Show everything by doing it. Don't just say you're persistent, demonstrate it. Be unique, evocative, concise, and specific. Why are you a good fit for their program? Please inform the committee about your qualifications and enthusiasm for that particular program. Be specific and considerate. Describe your objectives. Describe how obtaining a graduate degree can help you achieve those objectives. Any flaws in your background should be explained. For example, you had a subpar GPA in your first year in college. Explain this in a good light by demonstrating how your GPA has increased as you have grown older. At the conclusion of your statement of intent, thank the admissions committee for their time. Be succinct unless the particular program specifies differently. The ideal essay should express what it needs to in a brief amount of time. It is preferable to use 500 to 1000 carefully chosen words, 1 to 2 single-space pages in 12-point type, as opposed to more words that are unclear and poorly structured. 5. Do not stress. The next step on how to write a winning statement of purpose for scholarship is do not stress yourself. Do not worry if you discover that you are still having trouble finishing your statement of purpose. Put off completing this chore for a few days. You'll discover that various activities will stimulate your creativity and mind, giving you ideas and information to include in your work. It takes time and consideration to write a statement of purpose. You need to put your best foot forward if you want to sell yourself to the committee. Be truthful. Don't forget to be authentic. Even after sending the statement of purpose to the school or schools with an earlier deadline, keep working on it. 6. Ask for critique. Revise and edit. The last step on how to write a winning statement of purpose for scholarship is ask for critique. When you're done, read your draft statement of purpose aloud to yourself and make any necessary changes. Request the review of your revised manuscript from friends, co-workers, and academics. Rewrite and update your manuscript in light of their suggestions. Things to avoid when writing a statement of purpose for scholarship: mistakes, misspellings, and shoddy English. Submit an article written by hand, unless requested. Speak negatively to your audience. Basic terminology does not need to be specified for your audience. Remember that they have experience with the program you are applying for. Make your essay overly personal. Avoid focusing on serious personal issues or making excuses for prior actions or experiences. Make assertions that are overly vague or repetitious. Critique other educational initiatives. Use unusual terms that appear to have been taken from a thesaurus. Autobiography writing: the committee wants to get a feel of who you are, but they don't need to know everything about your past. Be specific and cautious with your personal information. Submit information in your essay that is untrue or irrelevant. You shouldn't copy and submit the letter of intent of another student. Excessively informal. How to organize statement of purpose for scholarship. A. Hook: expressing your enthusiasm for the subject. A brief introduction to your professional history. What you studied and where you studied it. Your name and the names of the specific classes you've taken. Specific instructors you had, especially if they were well known in that subject. Activities outside of school in the area. Achievements in the field, such as publications or other professional achievements, perhaps conference presentations or public readings. Clarifications of the background issues, if needed. Why you choose the particular graduate program, in your own words. Mention 1 or 2 instructors from that institution, mentioning what you know about them and what you find admirable in their work. Characteristics of the graduate program that you find appealing. Now start writing your statement of purpose for scholarship. Now that you have the opportunity, use the above discussed techniques and strategies to begin creating an impressive statement of purpose. You will undoubtedly succeed in the application process and get enrolled in the university of your choice, just like me and my friends, if you stick to all the instructions and techniques. Do you have any advice or techniques that helped you get an admission? To assist others, kindly let us know in the comments area. Happy writing!
If you have not liked and subscribed to our channel, this is the time to do so. Hit the subscribe button and smash the like button now. Don't forget to turn on post notifications to stay updated with our new videos.